Miami Hurricanes got themselves a special talent, and I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of videos this year about freshman phenom, 17-year-old Malachi Toney. I'm renaming him the Yak Master because Malachi Toney gets yards after the catch. Yesterday, he had 6 catches for 80 yards, and 69 of those yards came after the catch. That's a player who makes things happen. That's a player who makes plays. That's a player who gets the job done. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Hurricanes Unfiltered, powered by Come On Now, the podcast. I'm your host, Rudy Rodriguez Show. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited because the Miami Hurricanes have a football player that we have not seen down here in quite some time. You can go back over the last 15 years. Do you remember? Maybe you do. I'm having a hard time remembering one. But if you can remember a freshman on the offensive side of the ball who made such an impact so quickly, but not only made an impact, has made an impact to where he has older players looking to him. He's got guys in his class looking to him. if you think about it, you have a guy who's 17, man, should still be in high school if he hadn't classified to graduate early and comes off of winning a state championship at American Heritage. And all this guy does is work, puts in work, and the compliments that come from Mario Cristobal, CJ Daniels, Bryce Fitzgerald, they're all speaking so highly of Malachi Toney and the impact he's made immediately at the University of Miami. Just think about this for a second. I'm really trying to think about the last time Miami had a player like this on the offensive side of the ball. Again, if I'm missing somebody, hit me and hit the comments. Let me know who I'm missing. But I don't remember. I do not remember someone like this dude, man. I'm serious. I don't remember. Like we got in the transfer guys. Obviously, Cam Ward had a massive impact last year, but he's a transfer. When have we had someone like that down here in the last 15 years as a freshman who comes in and does this? He's so impressive that Carson Beck is seemingly always looking for him. He is a guy that you know is going to make a play, and he's going to keep getting the ball. But listen to what Mario Cristobal had to say about Malachi Toney post game against Bethune-Cookman.
I think you're seeing what we see every day in practice, and it goes back to his professionalism. We all know he's ultra talented. I think a lot of us have seen him play since he was knee high throughout his entire just youth career and high school career. But what people don't see, that he is as diligent and as hard of a worker as you could want in that room at such a young age. He's a great example for everybody, old and young, in that building.
I got one more also. Gino Torretta compared him to Kevin Williams this past week. Do you see the comparison for Kevin Williams and Malachi Toney back in the day?
One thing, I stay away from comparisons, because for guys, we don't want the next Kevin Williams. I love K-Dubs. He's a brother to me, but we want the first Malachi Toney, and he's doing a really good job establishing himself as that. We'll do.
So that's Mario Cristobal. Those were my questions, by the way. That's my voice, as you know. The first question was my question, and I wanted to follow up because I did see the interview with Gino Torretta with the JB and Big Smitty show, where Torretta did compare him to Kevin Williams. I understand you're not trying to say we want the next Kevin Williams. I'm not. By no way am I implying I want the next so and so, whatever. But a comparison like that is a special comparison. Kevin Williams was a great player. And I think Malachi Toney's better. I think he's better. Straight up. He is special, man. Because I'm talking about this is what he's doing as a 17-year-old. 17 years old. Like this is bananas, people. Now, that's Mario Cristobal. Let's take a look at what CJ Daniels had to say about Malachi Toney. So here is CJ Daniels. CJ Daniels now has 3 touchdown catches through 2 games. He's got, I mean, highlight film being made in these games. These catches. These catches show a guy who, when he's around a ball, he's gonna catch it. It's wild. I mean, the catches that this guy has made for touchdowns is nothing short of spectacular. But let's take a look at what he had to say. And CJ Daniels is a senior talking about a freshman. He's not only a senior, he's a one, two, three, four. He's in his 6th college season, 6th year senior. So this is a guy who's like 24 years old, 23 years old, who's talking about a 17-year-old. Think about this for a second. This is a grown man talking about a guy who's just out of high school. But listen to what he had to say about Malachi Toney.
He different, man. I don't really know how to explain it, man. Just he's a playmaker, man, and he makes everybody better, man. He holds me accountable, which is crazy to say. Him being a freshman, man. He's a leader on the team, man, and he's very exceptional as a player off the field, on and off the field.
That's wild. Think about that. He holds me accountable. He holds me accountable. When have you ever heard? When have you ever heard a player talk about another player who is way younger than him and saying that he holds him accountable? Yo, man, he said he's a leader. Dude, telling you people you're watching something special. I have not glazed a high school football player in a long time, a college football player in a long. I missed out watching this guy play high school football. I really did. I wish I had seen him play high school football. I did watch the state championship game that he played in, but beyond that, I didn't see him play. And I missed out because I could have watched this guy play 20 minutes from my house so many times. And it's remarkable. It's remarkable. Eh, This is a special dude, man. It's a special dude. When you got a senior saying that about a freshman, now listen to what one of his fellow freshmen said about him, Bryce Fitzgerald. So this is Bryce Fitzgerald. He had his first interception. He's a graduate of Christopher Columbus High School. He did not have a chance to play in the spring because he didn't graduate until the end of the school year because Columbus doesn't have people graduate early. This is what he had to say about his fellow classmate, in Malachi Toney. Take a listen.
We all just want it. Malachi, he in here 5:30 in the morning, catching balls, watching film. He wants it. Everybody here that's a freshman, they want it. So we fell along with the seniors and we brought everybody in.
So I'm not a morning person. Never have been. Never will be. But when Bryce Fitzgerald mentioned 5:30 in the morning, I was just like, "What? 5:30 when? In the morning? That's like the Marines or something." But listen, I asked this question of him, and I wanted to hear what he had to say. You just mentioned 5:30 in the morning. Is that something that's contagious for you guys as freshmen? You see one of your teammates doing that you got to be in there as well. Because I mean, your stories about when Kobe Brown would be at 4 o'clock in the morning training, and the other players from Team USA are like, wait, I got to beat him there. Is that something that's going on in your minds that we got to be there to be with him because we're gonna do something big here?
Yes. When I came in fall camp and I seen Malachi here in the morning, I said, man, I got to step it up. So it's a competing thing, but it's brotherhood. So seeing him do that, you want to do better too.
There you have it, people. There you have it. These are teammates, coach, and the coach talking about a 17-year-old. I keep harping on it because man, I was a dumbass at 17. Most 17-year-olds are dummies. You got a guy here who's on a mission. You got a guy he's on a mission. He's on a mission, and it's one of those situations where I see, I've heard him speak, but I mean, I haven't heard him speak like, because he's still a younger guy in terms of speak in terms of like that Ed Reed leader role where don't ask me if I'm right. I'm hurt, dog. There that's going to be the next level, especially when it comes to social media and all these things where everything's now recorded. That's the next level for which we will find out about him and see how he carries himself and how he speaks and how he leads with words and his and being vocal. That will be the next step. But actions, he got all that. He about that action, boss. He is about that action. He shows it with action and doing it and showing up early, leaving late, being that guy. Being that guy. And through 2 games, he is the Miami Hurricanes leading receiver with 12 catches, 162 yards, and a touchdown. Bro, if there was any worry about who would fill in for that spot that Xavier Restrepo left last year, you got your answer, man. You got your answer. He's on pace right now to catch 72 passes. He's on pace for 1,000-yard season as a freshman. This kid is a special being, man, and obviously his family got to be hella proud and excited because I can't wait to see what's next, man. We got South Florida this Saturday, 4:30. Florida a week later. Florida State 2 weeks after that. He has a chance to he has a chance over these next 3 games to etch his name in books and just blow people away. He already did it against Notre Dame. He did it again this past weekend. And yo, he keeps doing this. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm hella excited, and I haven't been excited about a player at Miami in quite some time. One that Miami recruited, came to Miami as a freshman, and now is doing it on the field. Just it's an awesome, awesome story. Hit that like button, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if you've seen him play. What did you think of him if you watched him in high school? What did you think of him in high school? I mean, because he was a beast in high school. Then he became the quarterback in the playoffs and led them to a state championship. Appreciate y'all, folks. Like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave that comment. Let me know your thoughts and share this channel, man. Let everyone know what we're doing here. This is Hurricanes Unfiltered. Powered by Come On Now, the podcast. Come on now.